Nasty weather over the next 12 hours or so. If you've been following us online, then you know we are now in condition of readiness 2, but that will change in a couple of hours. Guam is also under a tropical storm warning. According to the National Weather Service, the worst conditions are expected tomorrow morning. Damaging winds of 39 miles per hour are expected to roll in at around 1 o'clock tomorrow morning, with destructive winds of about 58 miles per hour expected at around 5 a.m. The NWS warns, however, of what's called wind shearing, or a system of changing winds separate from the storm. Now, this is preventing and locating the tropical storm center. This may change the time when the storm hits. Now, as of right now, the storm is moving west-northwest at 15 miles per hour. Winds at the center are at around 40, with gusts up to 50 miles per hour. The NWS expects around 4 to 6 inches of rain during the passage of the tropical storm. Now, the storm will also bring strong rip currents and flooding in low-lying coastal areas. According to National Weather Service Warning Coordination meteorologist Chip Gard, he says damage could include debris from dead tree limbs, damage to substandard homes, a few secondary power lines down, damage to most signs and canopies. He urges island residents, however, to be prepared.
For a direct hit, we have to plan on all parts of the island to be affected, and that means that as far as people moving away from coastlines, in other words, which coastlines are going to be susceptible to storm surge, you have to plan for all of them. Especially 24 hours ahead of time or 18 hours ahead of time. Now, maybe a few hours ahead of time, we can pinpoint it and tell you exactly who's going to be at the greatest risk. But in order to get people evacuated and into shelters early enough, then we have to kind of plan for all exposures.
Although, as I mentioned, we are in condition of readiness 2, the governor says it is likely we will go into condition of readiness 1 at 8 o'clock this evening. For now, he urges island residents to get ready now for this impending storm.
Our need of going through the community in terms of our roads in order to get gas, fuel, or supplies, please be very careful. I've talked to our representatives in GPD, and there's a lot of folks out there on the road now, and there's been a lot of fender benders, a lot of accidents. Thank God there has been nothing serious, but I understand this has happened real fast. So I'm asking all the people of Guam, as they are out there in the community, as they're traversing our highways, and I know there's a need because you need to get the fuel, you need to get the supplies, but be careful while you're out there. And once you've done it, please head home and secure your premises, secure your home, secure your families.
In addition to staying safe on the roads, Homeland Security has advised political candidates, companies, and nonprofit organizations to please take down your signs for the safety of island residents. Once again, the governor is expected to declare the island in condition of readiness 1 at 8 o'clock this evening. Now, once this happens, this means that damaging winds are expected to occur within 12 hours. It also means absolutely no outdoor activities are allowed unless it is an extreme emergency. But otherwise, stay indoors and, of course, do not go into the water. Now, if you have not begun taking necessary precautions, please do so now. Guam Homeland Security Office of Civil Defense provides the following preparation tips. You are to rely on a battery-operated radio for your news. It is the only way you can keep informed if the power goes off for any reason. Also, if you haven't done so already, put up your shutters. Pick up anything outside your house that a heavy gust of wind can move. Store things inside. Prepare a place in your home to house your outdoor pets in case the wind and rain picks up. Make sure you have everything in your family's emergency kit. Look around your house first for the items that you need, then take a quick trip to the store for the remainder of the items. The list of everything you need for this kit you can find also on Civil Defense's website. Now, also drive safely, as you heard earlier from the governor. Not only are the roads slippery, but other drivers are on the road for the same reason that you are. And of course, as you heard again earlier, gas your vehicle. Guam Homeland Security also recommends that women who are at least 38 weeks pregnant and all high-risk pregnant mothers who are 6 months pregnant or more should start checking into the Guam Memorial Hospital beginning at 9 o'clock. They can report to the patient registration department on the first floor for registration. All expectant mothers admitting themselves are advised to bring personal ID and insurance cards, drinking water, prescribed medication, your personal toiletries such as the soap and toothbrush, favorite reading materials or DVD to help pass the time. Also, please do not bring quilts, blankets, or pillows. Sleeper chairs and blankets will be provided to you. Mothers and families, you can call the hospital at 648-6702 through 4 for more information. Now, as for storm shelters, they are now open. You can call your village mayor to make transportation arrangements for northern residents. If you need a safe place to stay, you can report to Machinano Elementary School, Estumbo Elementary School, or Maria Ujoa Elementary School. For island residents living in central Guam, you can report to George Washington High School. And for residents living in the southern part of the island, Talafofo Elementary School is now open, as well as Maritzo Martyrs Elementary School. While you are preparing for the storm, the Attorney General's office reminds residents to keep a watchful eye for price gouging. Under Guam law, it is unfair practice for merchants or landlords to increase the price of any goods, services, or dwelling rentals on the basis of shortage anticipated or caused by a natural disaster. You can report the violations by calling the Attorney General's office.